Welcome to Quantum Finance. My name is Parker. I'm the head trader here, but I am not a financial advisor and this is not financial advice. So in today's video, we didn't have any economic data, so we'll start with the news, then we'll do a market recap, we'll look at the trading opportunities, and then we'll close it off by looking at the economic data we have coming up next week. So on the news front, JPM's, that's JP Morgan, saying the bank run this past week was $550 billion. Here you can see the Fed's balance sheet. It did just have a huge spike, 300 billions in assets added to the Fed's balance sheet in the past 7 days, taking out 4 months worth of quantitative tightening. And this is the Fed's discount window. As you can see, just massive spike, even larger than the 2008 Great Financial Crisis. We have 30 billion to be deposited into First Republic Bank by JP Morgan, Bank of America, Wells Fargo, Citi, and more. So you have these big banks basically, buying these small banks up. And here's a chart of the First Republic Bank, as you can see, just getting wrecked. We have Silicon Valley Bank filing for bankruptcy. So we have over 11,000 institutions in 200 plus countries adopting the ISO 20022 payment system on Monday. Here is the number of multifamily homes units under construction are continuing to soar, getting up here towards this 1970s level. Fidelity officially opened a retail Bitcoin trading account to all customers, which that's honestly huge news. We have a federal judge rejecting the SEC's attempt to claim that cryptocurrencies must be regulated by them, which is good. We love seeing the SEC take losses because they are extremely corrupt. And this is just something I wanted to shout out. If you guys are interested in seeing how bad and corrupt and just disturbing our banking system is, go check out this 4-minute video of the Treasury Secretary testifying in front of Congress yesterday. So now we'll look at the charts, starting here in the 10-year yield in the debt market. We have a red day here in the 10-year yield, pulling down into the same level from yesterday, not breaking the lows, still holding support here at this range, getting down here towards this lower extreme on the weekly chart. Looking at the dollar, we do have a red day in the dollar too, breaking through the midline, making its way down to the lower end of this daily range. Still red on the week, below that midline. Looking at the S&P 500 Spider ETF here, we do have a red day after finding resistance at that midline on the daily chart. Looking like we're going to close the week green here after wicking off that midline. Bitcoin, here we go, baby. We got a monster day here in Bitcoin, able to break through Tuesday's highs. We are looking for a close, like I've been talking about. We need these candles to close above this resistance, right? We can look over here at the weekly chart. As you can see, getting a nice bounce off that midline, really pushing up here into these upper extreme here on the weekly chart. We can pull a fib here so we can kind of see what kind of targets we're working with. I'm going to pull it from these closes. As you can see, if we draw our fib here, we have a 1618 target up here at around 31,000, and I'll just draw a line there so you can see that, and then I'll delete the fib. So this is where the fib was, as you can see it lining up with this previous resistance here and this support from back here. So that could be a potential target. XRP. Green day on XRP, still right there at that midline on the daily chart. We are in a descending wedge here. So this is a bullish reversal pattern. Hopefully with this crypto strength overall, we will get this move to the upside here in XRP coming soon. As you see, extremely, extremely tight on the weekly chart. I mean, this is about the tightest XRP's ever been. Turning to commodities, we have oil. Oil getting a red day here, breaking through the lows from Wednesday. Still making its way down towards the lower extreme here on the monthly chart. Gold. Monster day in gold here, breaking through this massive resistance from February. If you look here on the monthly chart, pushing up into this monthly extreme. Gold's here, this guy is making its way up here towards all-time highs. Silver, big green day in silver here, breaking out of this consolidation range, getting above Wednesday's highs too, pushing up this upper extreme here, poking above the midline here on the monthly chart. We've been watching that for a while now, so silver starting to look pretty bullish here. Now we'll turn to the trading opportunities. We'll look here at the SPY. So, yeah, this was yesterday when we got that downtrend break. We did have a big gap down, then we sold off at the open and then just kind of chopped sideways for the rest of the day. Usually, when you do get big downtrend breaks, you do come in for a retest of the downtrend. Today we didn't retest the downtrend. We did just pull in here into Wednesday's highs. So yeah, we'll look at the trades from today, the opportunities we had. So this is at the open, we got a descending channel here, which is a bullish reversal pattern right here into Wednesday's highs. We did wick, down through it, but if you do look on the 30-minute chart here, that 30-minute did close above it, so that was a holding pattern there as support. So yeah, this was a nice like bullish reversal pattern with upward momentum. We also got a squeeze here, so this was a good trade here for call options, breaking out of this bullish reversal pattern on top of the support level. So yeah, your long would have been like in here on the break of this downtrend, and I already have these contracts pulled up here, and this would be a play for a retest of VWAP. So your entries down here on the break and into that push of VWAP, we're looking up here towards around 90% on these call options on this descending channel bullish reversal here. There's also another potential, trade here. We also had a momentum shift squeeze to the downside here just to retest the lows. So that could have been another opportunity for you. Let me zoom out here. So that those call options on this descending channel break up into VWAP, another reason VWAP was the target is because that's where we had all these moving averages here on the 30-minute, the 1 hour, and the 2 hour. So there was a lot of convergence here at this level. So yeah, you definitely want to get out up in there on these call options. And it was also why it was another good opportunity to actually short here and buy puts just to fade it back down to this lower extreme here, for this double bottom. So yeah, a lot of nice range here on the S&P 500. You can see this is the most selling we've got in a while here on this advanced volume chart. But yeah, there's a lot of good opportunities today in the SPY with these calls and these puts. Nice range here on the S&P 500 to take advantage of this market moves today. There is another trade I wanted to go over, which is just an insane trade. This is one of the best trades we've had in a really, really long time. This was just a monster move here. We have Riot Blockchain. This is pretty sure a Bitcoin mining company, so this is, benefiting from that massive move in Bitcoin. There's also Coinbase up here on the list. Yeah, here, Coinbase had a nice day, up 10% as well. I can show y'all that real quick. As you can see, Coinbase having a nice move as well. But, so yeah, Riot, I was definitely watching this. We can zoom out here on the daily chart so you can get an idea what kind of play this was. This was just another breakout play here, as you can see, breaking this significant resistance here from the beginning of February. Kind of the same trade as yesterday with that meta trade. Yeah, and we were like really tight here on the weekly chart. So, with the continuation in Bitcoin, we could, get some continuation here in Riot. But so, yeah, this was just a nice breakout trade on top of the Bitcoin strength. But as you can see, we got the push up, the consolidation, the momentum shift with a squeeze to the upside. So this was a really good entry here. We can pull up these. So we can pull up these contracts here. We were looking at the $8 strike contracts. So yeah, here we are. We have these contracts pulled up. So your entry was here on the momentum shift. Yeah, we'll go over here to these contracts. So your entry was down here at about 5 or 6 cents. So I'm talking, this is only costing you, $6 a contract. I mean, you could just risk zero, basically, this going to worthless. So yeah, we got in here down here at like 6 cents, and on that break of highs, these contracts were up 270%. And if all the way to the height here, you can see these contracts went up 700%. Absolutely monster move in these contracts. because they were today's expiration, and the entry was right here below $8 out of the money contracts. And as you see, we got a nice extension up into the high up here around 846. So yeah, this was just an amazing trade, just monster move. This is actually, to be honest, one of the biggest, trades I've seen in a while. I mean, we're talking, 700-800% here, depending on your entry. So I mean, this is a $6 contract going up to $46. I mean, that's a monster move, man. So yeah, this was definitely one of my favorite trades we've made here in a long time. Yeah, and there wasn't really any other trades I want to talk about because the SPY and this, I mean, that was really all you needed to have a monster Friday. The Fridays have been good recently. If you remember last Friday in that video, we did have a 250% option call contract on Intel. So yeah, really nice day here for trading with AMD and the S&P 500 here with the opportunity for these calls and these puts. So yeah, that'll do it for the trades. Overall, really nice day. So we'll look back at the economic data, see what we got coming up next week. So next week on Tuesday, we got existing home sales and crude oil. Wednesday is a massive day. We have the Fed interest rate decision. Thursday, we have building permits, initial jobless claims, new home sales, and then Friday, we get core durable good orders. But, I mean, we're all looking at this right here because this is going to be the big one. This is the one everyone's going to be talking about because, especially with this banking crisis going on, this Fed decision is huge because whatever decision they make will significantly affect the banks. So, yeah, that'll do it for this video. Appreciate y'all watching, and I will talk to y'all later.